Counting on alum Jinger Duggar is back participating in interviews following the release of her new book, People Pleaser. Jinger has been open regarding exposing the harmful teachings of the IBLP. However, Jinger surprised many with the new details she shared, where she thought her husband would leave her if she didn't comply. Keep reading to see her statements. Counting on Jinger Duggar back in NYC for book's release. Jinger recently took to Instagram to share her touchdown in NYC to release her book, People Pleaser. This was the second time Jinger landed in NYC to launch a memoir. In January 2023, the Counting on alum released her first book, Becoming Free Indeed, which features her disentanglement from the questionable teachings of the IBLP. Jinger's new title, People Pleaser, will showcase how she was able to break free from living up to the expectations of others. It will also tell parts of her childhood to early adulthood, where she struggled to identify herself. Jinger taught husband will leave if she didn't comply. Jinger Duggar recently had an interview where she shared another questionable teaching of the IBLP. According to the Counting on alum, her previous church would tell women to obey their husbands at any cost, or they would leave them. She continued, I will just say a lot of it started when I was in the teachings of Bill Gothard, because there was so much that was drilled into you through what he said about trying to please your husband, and if you don't, he's going to leave you. Another reason they were told to was if they left the house dirty or didn't make dinner for their husband. She added, or you're not joyfully available to him at all times, before saying, it was also focused on, do this, do this, do this, do this, otherwise you're not going to be enough for him. Counting on. Jinger Duggar assures her stories are real. During the same interview, Jinger Duggar said that she wrote People Pleaser as accurately as possible, adding that the stories were very raw. The Counting on alum continued. People can take them as they will. In my mind, I was like, okay, I want to be as open and vulnerable as I can be, because that is part of the need that we see. Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar have yet to share their comments on Jinger's book, but sources claim that Jim Bob wasn't a fan of some of his daughter's books. One of them was Jill's Counting the Cost. It talked about his dark secrets, including his alleged lies about the family's income from the reality show.